Yo, hello, good people of the internet. How's it going? What's poppin'? We're just chilling out here. We're back with another live stream. Kinda excited for this one because I got some stuff to work on. Just so that I'm joined to talk about binaries. Hell yeah. You're very much welcome. Let's talk about binaries, dude. I like your username, by the way, came on. Reminds me of a certain project that I have. YZmon, but I think you also use Kmon on some platforms, if I remember correctly. Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing you up with someone else. But either way, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you tuning in. We're about to start. I'm gonna see some settings first of all. I don't see I cannot see the analytics of the stream for some reason. Very nice, YouTube. Lovely. Okay, now it's back. Alright. I'm gonna mute my notifications so that I can fully focus on what I'm doing. I don't have... my battery is 10% almost, so it should be fine. I mean, not my laptop, but my phone, so I'm gonna put it away. I don't want to look at it. Nice figurines, thank you. Those are Bionicles, Lego Bionicles. I should probably... okay, you know what? Today I feel okay. I feel good, so I'm gonna let you examine, like inspect one of these little guys. I don't normally do this. This is a special day. So this is Talk Bionicle. It's from the series 2007 Piraka series, and super old figurine. It actually, you know what, funny story. This is my favorite Bionicle, and I didn't buy this. Instead, I traded another figure for this like 3 years ago, I think. It was during COVID, and I had one special figure, one special set that this guy didn't have. I think he was in Spain, and he was like, I want to have this. And I was like, yo, sure, I mean, you can have it, but how about instead of you giving me money, you give something else, which this basically this set, so it has a kind of a backstory there. I'm like super lucky to have this because I mean, these are super old. Like, this is from 2007. It's one piece, it's still functional. So my favorite guy back there. My favorite guy sounds kind of gay though. I'm not gay. Anyways, being gay is okay. I'm not really okay. What am I talking about? Anyways, you know what I mean, right? So what are we doing today? I actually kind of feel very nostalgic right now because you said figurines, and then I started talking about Bionicle, but I'm gonna dive into it. Anyways, guys, I don't want to waste your time, alright? So what are we doing today? First of all, let me just straight up say this. Feel free to distract me. Feel free to say something super unrelated to what I'm doing. I'm always happy to answer questions or look into other things. The objective here is that I want to share my work, but this is not like, you have to like watch me do my work. You can just barge in and like pretty much make me do something else, I'm pretty okay with that. So if you wanna talk about binaries, go ahead. If you wanna like send me links or share your project, I can check it out on stream. It's fine. So feel free to do whatever. There are like no rules. I'm just gonna like, you know, I'm basically trying to like, you know, share my work, share how I work, and maybe give some tips here and there. But at the same time, I'm here to help in whatever situation or whatever topic. So feel free to just, you know, use the chat basically. These streams are always more fun when they are more interactive. So yeah, I hope you like the music, by the way. It's called DE_rats Intelligent DNB Jungle Mix. I know it's kind of fast, but my mind is kind of slow, so I need to balance it out, you know. Alright, so what am I doing today? I'm gonna work on git-cliff-tui. Just to give you an idea, if you don't know about this, this is a changelog generator project. It works on the command line, and I'm building a TUI for this. There's a draft PR here, and yeah, so let me just actually check out to the branch. All right, it should, oh, first let me just merge the changes from main, because some stuff have changed. I released a new version recently. Oh, I should have just announced this on the release post actually. Anyways, I'm gonna take the L for now. All right, merging the main. Got some conflicts as always. All right. By the way, how is the weather in your country? Right now, it's not super cold, but it's kind of cold here. So I'm like curious. If you live in Europe, I think it's also like cold, but I don't know about the other places. And do you like the cold weather? I mean, it's fine, but sometimes I don't like it. It's kind of depressive for me. Right, this should be good. Let's see. And I'm always drinking water on streams. You should do too. Not on streams, in your life, I mean. Maybe in streams too. Drink is my sorry, what am I saying? Water is my favorite drink. It's just hydrogen and oxygen. What else do you want? Keep it simple, you know? We don't need bloat in our drinks. You know, I don't need sugar. What am I gonna do with it? Let me actually, oh, okay, I don't want to dox my password, so give me a second. How many times do you eat Turkish ice creams? You mean the ones that, you know, the guy is trying to trick you, right? I find that like, you know what, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. You know, when you have the opportunity, it's not something big. You know, when you live in Turkey, doing Turkish things is they seem like not a big deal, but it's actually pretty good, like ice cream and the other food. So yeah, it's been a while, man. The last one I remember, it was like, I don't know, 10 years ago or something, and I was like traveling through the Black Sea. Or the, like, you know, not in the Black Sea, I mean, obviously, like, you know, cities around Black Sea and stuff like that, and there was like a lot of those tricky ice cream like shops, stores, whatever. Ice cream shops, I guess. And yeah, the last one was that. Actually, I was a kid. But like the normal ice cream is I think I kind of like that during summer. I'm trying not to eat it that much because I'm trying to like lose weight a bit. So working on my diet, you know. So this is the tool. As you can see, you can select a config from the left side and then it will generate the changelog, and you can see the rendered markdown here. So this is basically how it works. And also it live reloads the config. So if you change something, for example, in here, if you change the template, it will show the result at real time. So it's kind of a fun thing like that. So first of all, one issue that I have is, so I can use the mouse to scroll, but the clicking is not working because, what did I do there? I kind of committed the wrong file there. Oh, anyways, it's there. So the mouse is now working because while switching to a new version of Ratatui, I used a shortcut. It's called Ratatui init, right? Where is it? Ratatui init, right? And this thing actually do not captures the mouse, like it does not enable the mouse capture as default. So I kind of need to enable mouse capture to be able to click stuff in the terminal. So I'm gonna do that very quickly. I think I can just execute something on terminal backend, and the command should be enable mouse capture. Yeah, let's try it out. And I actually want to make it kind of not explicit like that because I want to keep my imports, or maybe just never mind. Okay, now you can see that when I hover these items, they are being highlighted, so mouse capture is enabled. But when I quit, this happens. So the mouse capture is still enabled, so you see these gibberish and see stuff in the terminal. So I gotta disable it when I quit. Disable mouse capture. And this is a issue that I realized in yesterday's stream. I was like very desperately trying to understand what is going on with the mouse in the terminal because it was not capturing, and then I realized there was simply like a command that I should be running before that I run the TUI and after. So yeah, it's a little trick. Don't be me and read the documentation first, because I don't know. I kind of forget about this. I know about it, but I forget. So now it should be all good. All right. Okay, now it's good, and when I quit, I'm back on my terminal. All right, I'm gonna commit this fix. Enable disable mouse capture. All right. So what's the next step for this? I want to be able to scroll the rendered markdown. By the way, someone added, actually Josh from Ratatui added the colored output so that now when you run the help flag, when you run git-cliff with the help flag, you get the colored help instead of very boring uncolored one. So that's super cool. I'm very grateful for that. I didn't know it was possible. At some point, Collab changed its API and I couldn't find the option to enable the colors again. But it turns out it's actually super easy to do and still possible. So just a little tip there. All right. What I was doing. So I'm gonna run this on a very simple Git history so that generating changelog takes less time. Good evening, good sir, transistor, welcome. What's poppin'? How you feeling, man? You missed the part where I showed one of my Lego sets. Sorry, you need to rewatch that. It was a super important moment. So the problem with this is when I select one of these configs, it's not selecting it on the TUI. I'm gonna fix that. So mouse event, handle mouse events. Alright, how do I do that? I don't really remember. Maybe something like state. Oh, selected config. Alright, thanks for the autocomplete, I guess. So I'm gonna do something like this. So I get the position and then I just assign it to selected config. Actually, this should be selected config index, right? Because it's a usize. Naming. Selected config index. This is kind of a long name, but or maybe selected index. Yeah, just gonna go with this one actually. All right, let's try again. If you want to see like one of these sets behind me, transistor, just let me know, by the way. I can just show it to you, but it's like $5, so you gotta go to my GitHub sponsors page, pay $5, and then you can get like special perks like this. Just saying, man. You don't have to, but you know, somebody will take this serious. But I'm joking, guys. It's not $5, it's $2. All right. So when I click on the configs, it's generating changelog and then changing the selected. All right. It's cool. Let me actually check what has changed. All right. Picture-in-picture video mode is a godsend. Now I can pretend to work on something I'm watching in the corner. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm pretending to work on something and I'm actually listening to music right now. That's the only point. Like that's why I stream. I actually listen to music and chill and pretend to work at the same time. And I just read the chat, so it's super cool. What are you doing, by the way? What the hell I changed? Select item on mouse click, should be fine. Oops. All right. So generating changelog is fine, but there's no way to scroll it, right? And also there's like no scroll bar here as well. So let's actually add scroll bar to the config thing first. Scroll bar, I didn't really add any scroll bars to this yet. Scroll bar, no. Alright, it should be in render list, and right after I render everything, try to make some sense of Zig message pack test to figure out how to encode some simple struct. What is Zig message pack? Hold on, Zig message pack. What is message pack? It's like JSON but fast and small. All right. Interesting. Thanks for sharing, by the way. I might actually steal this and share it on my socials tomorrow. Thanks. Why do you need this? Like, what's... Are you working on some library or something? I'm just gonna steal some code from Insider actually. Scroll bar. Date. Alright, let's steal some code, alright. And it's gonna probably fail ports. There's no library in Zig like Rust's Bean code to write rudimentary database to file. Okay. Now it makes more sense. It's a bit of a hot take, but there's not much libraries in Zig, I guess. I mean, it's a growing ecosystem. That's cool. But yeah, you know. You probably know better than me, though. Alright, so what's the maximum height? I guess... item count. Man, every time you talk about Zig, I remember that I should one day take a look at your Zig PR, like Zig 0.12 on Linux Wave. I feel bad, man. There are a lot of projects like that, but you know, your PR is like in my to-do list all the time. It's been there for the time that, like, since you created it, it's basically in my list. So you're special. You have a special place in my heart, man. You have a special place in my to-do list. So the scroll bar is there, but the problem is I don't want to see the scroll bar when, like, there's no, like, but when the items fit the list, I don't want to render the scroll bar, because why, you know? So maybe I can do some, like, if state no item count. No, what can I do actually? The item count should be the item count is actually the maximum. Maximum item count, so I'm gonna max item count, I guess, because it's basically taking the height and then dividing it by 3, or what's going on there? Hold on, I don't really get it. No. Or anyways, well, I basically made it into a huge patch file in my distro anyway. Oh, sorry to hear that. That doesn't sound that good. But shit happens, you know. So I'm gonna do some like something like this maybe. I mean, patch files are usually a pain. But what do I know? Do I package for any distro? Yes, actually I package for 2 distros. Fuck my life. So yeah, it's working. Now, when everything fits the list, you can see from here, there's no scroll bar, but when I start resizing and at the point where one of the items is not fitting the list, it is showing the scroll bar. It's a bit weird, but it's working, basically. Have you ever found URLs, password, or other sensitive information from binary strings output? Yes, there was. So I was working on some security stuff back then, and it was like quite famous to like embed some stuff in binaries. Especially there was something called cryptors. I don't know if you have ever heard of these little things. So a cryptor is basically taking a binary and then taking some other binary and then embedding the malicious thing in the binary, and then no, it's actually some like it takes the binary and then it embeds that into itself with a loader so that it changes the PE section or something, and when you run it you actually run the original binary, but it's like running the malicious thing as well. So it's called cryptor, right? And one very bad way of writing cryptor is taking the binary. So basically you want to embed some credentials, right? For example, maybe you're doing some stealer, for example. Why am I saying for example over and over again? Sorry. And in the stealer, you want to get some information and send it over to some server or via email. So what people usually did was they just put their email and password into the freaking cryptor and then embed that with the original thing. So it works in theory. When you run it, you run the malicious thing first and then it loads the actual executable. But the problem is, if you know what you're doing, you can just simply take the final output from that cryptor and then look at the strings and just find out the email and password of this attacker, basically. So it was kind of like pointless, because you can literally see their password and email and sometimes even like other credentials in the binary, and like they're trying to trick you, but they tricked themselves. Like, what the hell, right? So yeah, it was stupid. There was one encryptor that was doing this, and it got pretty famous. And after that, every encryptor was started. They started doing the same thing. And I'm talking about like very amateur like shit, like not very advanced style of, you know, stuff. Like it was mostly on hacker forums. Self-doxing vulnerabilities, sign me up. Yeah, those guys were crazy, dude. But I want to actually give them some props, because they made the cryptors so well that the virus, like scanning stuff, like the databases, virus databases, they didn't catch anything in the final output. They were just obfuscating the shit out of this. So they were like, I just realized I don't really have to share my screen for this. So they just take the binary, obfuscate everything, and then like have the final output, and then it was loading some stuff. It was doing some P editing, some section loading, whatever the fuck, and then at the end it's undetectable, right? But the problem is you have your credentials in the binary, so what's the point? So what kind of things now you validate when you download something from GitHub releases? I don't usually download from GitHub releases. I don't really trust that. I usually build from source. But when I download something, I usually check for the signatures, because I mean you need to make sure they actually sign this thing. I mean, there are ways to like kind of do some supply chain tax in that sense, but I mean, I check the signatures. I check if the binary is reproducible. So if the upstream has some kind of reproducibility setup, I kind of check that. I want to make sure that they actually built this thing in CI without adding backdoors and so on. So yeah, but I don't want to like run binaries downloaded from GitHub. Yeah, curl and sh, nah bro, that thing I don't like. That's super bad. I mean, even look at this, no one pointed this out. I was actually surprised to see this. So Binsider, right, analyze ELF binaries, security tool, you go to releases, and alright, okay, for a second I thought I was actually suggesting some sh thing, but not for this thing. Let's take a look at another example. So I basically tell them to do some curl sh thing here. I'm glad I didn't do this for Binsider, by the way. I just realized that's, thank God. Oh, I'm saved. But yeah, no bro, don't run this, right? This is bad. Like shell script, no, PowerShell, nah, don't do this. All right, that's evil. That's just the demon or whatever, Satan incarnate. Like, nah. And binary releases, they're a problem, dude. That's why reproducible builds are very important, I think. For Arch, we have them. Nix is claiming to be fully reproducible, but their reproducibility statement is kind of different than binary reproducibility, so I don't know. I don't want to get into Nix drama, alright? If any Nix people in the chat, please don't. Alright, guys, I'll love Nix. No, please don't. Please don't behead me. I think it's power Cargodist. Yeah, Cargodist is making things super easy, but the problem is suggesting curl and sh is not good. I don't personally like that. I think everyone should verify their binaries. So I add, okay, maybe I can add another scroll bar and then commit this. Yeah. I'm trying to think of other examples of this actually. So there's this tool, which I sometimes use for downloading binaries. I think it was called DRA. For some reason, Arch website is super slow, but I'm gonna show you on my terminal. So DRA, right? I use this to download binaries instead of curl and sh, and this is also vulnerable because when you think about it, someone built this and just made it available for you. How do you know that they didn't put backdoors in this specific binary? But I know that I can trust this because I built this and I published this and I check if the upstream, if like, you know, I check the changelog and then changes to see if they added any backdoors. And if I see any backdoors, I just leave them there because that's fun, dude. So, yeah. What do you do? Like, what, do you guys run binaries? Like, do you guys do blindly curl and sh or what? Am I the only one, or just let me know. Alright, so I'm gonna add a scroll bar here and I'm gonna change this. Let Giatown earns their bread. I wonder what happened to him. Or her. Or them. They. Pronouns, dude. On the inside the webpage, Orhun created Giatown, yeah. I actually, shout out to KP. I kind of got inspired from his project, What Source. It's a pretty cool project, you can check it out, and he actually like put this thing in there. And I was like, I'm gonna steal this dude. Super good. So shout out to him. You're running Arch, which is a binary distro, so you're unknown code on your machine. Gentoo forever. Hell yeah, dude. That's some drama material right there. I like that comment. I mean, if I had like a quantum computer or something, I would just build everything from source, but you know. I usually check if I can package it and build from source. Exactly, that's what I do. And promptly rage quit because everyone hates package maintainers. That's also what I do, man. I relate. Robin said I did curl followed by, alright bro, enjoy the backdoor. That's the preferred way. Enjoy the stuff that I put in there. One day on Christmas, there's a timer in the binary. So when you're on Binsider, you'll see something. It has a surprise in it. Ah damn, I should have done that. Alright, maybe I can add now, but 2,000 people now start the repo, so it might be a little hard. Ah damn. Yeah, to no way, how can you run that thing? They only write good blogs. No offense, by the way. Guys, no drama in the chat, but please drama in the chat. I'm enjoying it. Shout out to Gentoo packagers. I guess that's not a thing. Because why would you... What is packaging for Gentoo? Like, what do you do? Do you just package instructions or what? I'm leaving my job if they want me to run Gentoo inside container. Job? What is that? Is that a thing? I don't know about anything about jobs, dude. Job is not exist. It does not exist in my world. It's called Portage. Yeah, I know Portage, but I don't know anything about packaging for Gen 2. Like, what do I do if I package for Gen 2? Is it like Alpine, where just like create files that have instructions to build something, or how does it work? Maybe I should read the documentation. I'm not. It's a rhetorical question. I'm just bullshitting. I'm leaving my job. Okay, I would add that. Sometimes I eat porridge. That's haram, bro. That's haram. Start working out tomorrow. That was some Gen Z humor. Alright, so I'm looking at this example. I wanna apply the scrolling thing on my app. Okay, put scroll index or something. Maybe U16. Scroll index. Very explanatory comment. And scroll down, scroll up. Alright, what do I need to have that much of code to just scroll down, dude? But alright, I'll take it. That's fine. Maybe I can just use mouse events for that. I mean, do you guys use the mouse in terminal? I do, look at me. That's kind of cringe, isn't it? But I'm gonna use mouse. I don't care. I think it's cool. I have a mouse. Look at this. Like, it looks like a poor mouse. Like, it's not like shiny or anything. It's not like a very crazy ass shape or anything. It's just a mouse, dude. If it was possible to get like the mouses with the balls underneath, I would get one of those. But this was the most basic one I could get. So yeah. Alright, mouse event kind. Scroll up and scroll down. Okay, scroll up gonna be actually it's the other way around, but let's see. Logitech MX ones are good if you want to try that out. Is that the one with the weird shape? No, it's not that weird actually. Yeah, this is actually kind of similar to what I have, but it has a cooler design and like some other features, I guess. I have a Logitech as well. What's the price for this? I'm gonna check some Turkish websites, bruh. Or Amazon. Oh, that's the keyboard. Mouse. Let's see this one. Hey, just stopping by while wrapping up some work stuff. Nice to have some company and see some Rust. Looks like MX are nice. Hello, junk dog. Are you the guy who did the Tachyon effects? Or Tachyon effects? I don't know how. I still don't know how to pronounce your project's name, dude. Sorry. Junk dog, right? Did I get it right? How's it going, bro? What's the price? What's the price? Give me the price. Give me the price. Where's the price, dude? There's no. What the hell? This is a scam, dude. Yo, what's up, dude? All right, that's expensive. I'm just gonna keep writing Rust. Sponsor me on GitHub if you want me to get that mouse. Little plug there. Little sponsorship promo. You know, you gotta say it in every chance. If you have the chance, just plug your sponsorships there. So yeah. Right, it's marked down. It costed me around $100 for MX. That's a lot. I mean, maybe it's not, but I don't know. I don't want to expose that I'm super poor or something. Right, GitHub sponsors not paying that value, right? I have a number of sponsors, but everyone is just sending me $2, dude. What am I supposed to do? Sorry, I love my sponsors. They mean the world to me. This guy say I'm gonna translate it for you guys. So there's Emre, how's it going, man? That guy is like saying basically, he kind of looked at it as like 30 liras, Turkish lira, like some cheap ass mouse that he has basically. So yeah, it happens, man. You all been there. I don't have the, like, okay, I don't, alright, you know what, I'm gonna keep it simple. I don't know why I'm struggling here. Alright, this should do it, right? Scroll, what am I supposed to do? What else do I need to do? Set scroll, there should be something here, right? Okay, and then it's gonna be basically scroll index. I don't know why it took me so long to actually finish implementing this. Oh damn. I'm good. I'm just chilling, man. You know, same stuff. Expensive overhyped hardware. Are we watching a Flux keyboard ad? The most expensive hardware that I have right now on my desk is this laptop and probably this, which you'll figure it out when my podcast goes live someday in the next weeks. Stay tuned. My podcast, as in, you know, I was a guest at some podcast. I don't run a podcast right now, not yet. That's one of my plans, but let's see. It's an interesting hardware. Trust me, it's better than a mouse. I'm gonna get copyrighted because of this music, god damn it. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, this scrolling is fucked up. That's not right, dude. Oh my god. That's a problem. That's a problem right there. Do you see it? Like, that's bad. Why is it going like that, dude? Two mice. Do you plan to go to university? That's a good question. I've been there. I actually finished my studies. I'm done with that shit, you know? and I'm very happy that I finished it. So, not in the far future, I'm not really planning to go to university. How about you? Are you studying? Scroll go noom, yeah, it's a problem. Okay, I need to figure out what's wrong with this. I remember I did something hacky to get this working. I think I have an issue here. Rendered output is corrupted when not scrolled. That's not it, but this is it, I guess. Alright, so this was the workaround that I have. So I'm shifting the text. Maybe I should also... Okay. I'm so clever. Look at this. I'm gonna shift it by the scroll amount. Markdown scroll index. I don't know why it made the conversion. Also graduated, and my conclusion was that college sucks if you're single and don't drink. Oh man. That's what I am right now. And everything sucks. Yeah. I am unable to scroll right now for some reason. Did I fuck this up? Oh, set scroll and then... Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna try again. Alright, this works, but alright, what's wrong? Like, alright, I'm gonna try to understand this with my big brain. So it goes up, right? But it also goes too up. Like it's not. It ain't right, dude. What happens if I just remove this line? But you know, if I get like a really good offer from really like well-prestiged university someday, I'll go for it, bro. I mean, imagine going to MIT doing some TUI stuff. That's probably not gonna happen, but it would be nice. Probably not gonna happen, as I said. The hell, man. God damn it. Hey, what happens if I just change this thing to 10? I am at university and my conclusion is that you cannot study at university in Turkey. Well, the universities here, they all kind of suck, so I kind of get your point. In what world do unis send offers to potential students? I don't know. Maybe in some world, I don't know. I mean, that's just, bro. Don't play with my dreams, dude. Maybe I had a dream. Maybe I was expecting some offer from some fucking professor or some shit. But you kind of like, you broke my heart, man. I feel bad. Why do you stream after dinner? My coworkers get annoyed when I ask them for reviews after dinner. You know, every hour is grind hour for me, so it doesn't really matter. After dinner, before I sleep, in my dreams, every time I can stream, dude. Doesn't really matter for me. But the problem is, since I talk too much in the stream, I can't really do anything. But that's fine, I guess. I mean, I'm having fun, but that should be fine. But at the same time, I'm super slow with solving things. That's also fine. The problem with this thing is I don't really get what the fuck is wrong, so I gotta... Okay, I'm gonna try the same thing I just tried. Hope your professors are not watching you. I don't think they are. But if they are watching this, I mean, shout out to them. We've had some great time in the school, you know, doing some bullshit together. If they watch this, they will be so cringe. But yeah, maybe I should invite them actually. Don't go to my LinkedIn profile, find my university and text every professor there this link, the link of the stream, dude. Don't do that, please. Do you wanna ruin my reputation right now? Take a clip from the stream. No, please don't do it. Please don't. I'm gonna delete the stream after I'm done. Yeah. The fuck is wrong with the scrolling, dude? Oh my god. Okay, shifting the text. +2. Okay, maybe I can do some like this. It doesn't make sense. But it starts from 2. Is the clip button suddenly shinier or what? Is that a threat or what? That clip button is looking so sexy right now, isn't it? All that. Okay, somehow I need to make this thing render correctly, and I don't know how to do it right now because my workaround is not working. My workaround is no more a workaround. It does not work around. Y offset is changed. So set scroll is probably changing the Y offset, right? Yeah. And then changing the Y offset again does not really make sense because what information can I get from text component? What am I getting from text component? Text component kind. Okay, height. Offset. Okay. God damn it. Think. Maybe you should have something for someone who invoked Insider. Insider. What is that? Command Insider. Oh, Insider already analyzes itself and you run it without arguments, if that's what you mean. It takes its own path and then analyzes itself. So you can see what's going on in there. And since it's a stripped binary, you can get no symbols and so on. Is that what you mean, or did I get it wrong? My brain is not working right now because I'm trying to understand what's going on in there. Yeah, because you know, in like in normal circumstances you have to give some binary to some tool to work, you know, to analyze it. But I didn't want to like give you an error message. Instead, I just analyze the binary itself. I cannot really speak. What's going on, dude? My speech abilities are degrading, and then my brain is slowing down. Maybe I shouldn't have streamed after dinner. Maybe you were right all along. Sorry. Bro, I heard you like Binsider, so I put some Binsider in your Binsider so you can Binside while you Binside. Alright, you know what? Funny thing, you can run Binsider. Alright, Binsider. Okay, maybe I can just run it here, right? Binsider, and then or maybe something like this, Binsider. So now it analyzes Binsider running Binsider, and when you run it, it will run Binsider inside Binsider, analyzing Binsider, which analyzes Binsider. So now we are inside the Binsider, which analyzes Binsider, and you can see that it's kind of slow because it's, you know, inside the Binsider. And then you can analyze things, and while we are inside the Binsider analyzing Binsider, you can run this again to analyze the Binsider again inside the Binsider. Now we got the Binsider inside the Binsider, but it's running the Binsider, so just shows Binsider. Sorry. Binception. When I go back with Q, you know, we got Binsider running Binsider, but I can also go back again. Something just crashed, and yeah, that's what we can do. Also, if you want to go triple, you can do something like, probably something like this. So we're now analyzing Binsider, which runs Binsider and Binsider. You can run this again. Okay, this kind of failed, I guess. Okay, unable to find binary path, whatever. But it's possible, you know. Also, I can do more probably. So run Binsider inside Binsider, run, and then you get Binsider, and you can run this again to get another Binsider, and run this again to get another Binsider, run this again to get another Binsider, get another Binsider, another Binsider, another Binsider, and now we just running probably 5 or more tuis inside the Binsider, and it just still works. You can just do whatever in there. I can run this again to run Binsider again, and if I want to go back, just press Q, 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 and we're back. I can do more, probably last words before formatting, so so yeah, it works. You can do crazy shit like this. And the fun thing is, when you run this, you get like kind of a slow terminal, because it's like running Binside. Okay, enough with the Binside. Okay, is it possible to make a page other than tab in Ratatui to switch between 2 pages? Yes, it's possible. Depends on what you want to do, but I've seen similar apps which does that. So you want to have multiple buffers? It's probably possible. I'm just gonna comment here. I couldn't solve this, guys. I'm gonna just add the scroll bar, and I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna add the scroll bar here. Alright, render changelog is generating. Thank you for the kind words, Junk Dog, about my UI. I kind of worked hard on it. It's been a year since I created the UI, probably. I mean, I was super lazy. Like, I mean, the first commit was a year ago, and I was like kind of lazy. I took a lot of breaks during development, but I'm actually kind of happy that I pushed through every obstacle and finally released it, because I was kind of afraid that I was not able to finish the project. It happens sometime in open source, you know. When I enter on a SO file, I want to open that inside Insider. Maybe we can consider a key for that. For security or for what? What do you mean? No, for shared object file. I didn't get the part about the key. What do you mean? My brain is super slow, by the way, sorry. Okay, we have a height actually. Just open this right from Tui for me for... Now I need to quit and open it again. Oh, okay. Okay, so you want to open any SO file from the TUI or key character like we have entered in. Okay, got it. It's actually possible right now, isn't it? So insider, just enter, goes into the file. No? Do you mean like any arbitrary SO file or just these dependencies or what? You can actually do that, like you can just go here, enter, and it goes inside that. Got to hit the sack early morning tomorrow. Good night. Take care. Thanks for tuning in. That gives me further information about further dependencies for now. Actually, it should work like that. I mean, when you select one of the dependencies and like hit enter, you'll get another insider analyzing that file, and you can just use that as usual. I don't know what's the problem that you're having right now. But yeah, maybe send me some screenshots or something on some GitHub issue. That would make things more clear. Component root. Okay, this should have a height. Oh, it's a method, not a field. Okay, got it. So now it should show me a scroll bar here. When I create a changelog, I'll get a scroll bar. I can scroll it, but oh wow, this is... Well, if I couldn't like figure out what's wrong with this, I might remove this title, you know, taking the shortcut, and just call it a day. But I really want to fix this. The problem is MD-TUI is like, I guess, not super stable, or not designed to be used as a library. So I need to pretty much read the code a bit, try to find my way through parsers and shit. But now we have a scroll bar, which is nice. You can scroll the changelog. It's like flying like to sky when you just try to scroll, but I mean, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna commit this. Also, maybe instead of mouse events, I can just support this on some key. How about H and L? H. And can you complete this? Thank you. Let's see. Right, now I should be able to scroll with the key bindings. Yep, it's working. Cool. Let's commit this. I probably spent so much time on this thing for some reason, but it's fine. Okay. Style TUI, add scroll bars. And I'm also curious about... Okay, this is a problem that... This scroll thingy is a problem that will kind of like steal my sleep a bit, so I wanna take a look at this a bit more. So the thing is, let me explain this to you. Let me break it down with my big brain. So set scroll simply sets the scrolling for each component, and we call like set y offset on each component, right? So it's like scrolling them. And the way that I very hackily fix this is that I scroll for every component. I start with the like I shift them a bit, and then it's rendered correctly when I don't scroll. But when I scroll it, there's no point in shifting, because I mean, when you scroll it, it's just gonna be scrolling to up, and it will look bad. So what am I gonna do? I should somehow hide the items that are like, or maybe, I don't know. Alright, so we can try that. I wanna hide the items, right? I wanna keep alright, so something like this. Date, markdown, scroll index. And if y offset no, not the y offset, but I need the coordinates actually. Markdown area. How can I get the coordinates from child? So offset. Super confusing because they have an offset and scroll offset. What's the difference between them? Okay, so Y offset is the one that I'm using, and there's also a scroll offset. Man, this is super confusing. Let me check again. So I set the Y offset and set scroll. Setting both of them. Okay. Okay, Y offset is 0. Okay, so wait a minute. I kind of cracked the case, I think. 1 second. Can I just... Why does it show that I... Okay, that was kind of annoying. It shows that it shows that as if I changed any lines in there, but I actually committed those changes. So there's some bug in my NeoVim config. So instead of set scroll, I'm gonna do something like I'm gonna do it like this. So okay. Okay, let's see. All right. Scroll offset will be markdown scroll index. What's wrong? Oh, I was cloning this first. Okay, let's see. Fingers crossed. Okay, it's fine. Oh, god damn it. It's the same thing. How about if I change the Y offset to 4? Is anyone still watching this stream, by the way? I feel like I lost everybody with in the last 10 minutes. Normally I just end streams after 1 hour, but I'm kind of stuck here. I'm going to have some sleep, bro. Have fun fixing and writing us. You too, bro. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate that. See you in another one. I was watching and you also need some sleep. Yes, I do. I'm dying right now. Go take rest. Yeah. Thanks. Transistoric, what are you working on? Still working on Zig. Help me out with this Rust problem, dude. Don't you see my suffering? What the hell? What kind of a best friend are you? Like what's going on, dude? Okay, so I found another crash. Oh my god, I'm dying, dude. I will give myself 5 more minutes to work on this and then I'm gonna dip. Again, this This music will get me copyrighted to hell. Okay, Y offset. What happens if I don't set the scroll offset? Sometimes just hitting the bed solves all problems. Absolutely, dude. But I'm gonna solve this problem, alright? I'm gonna solve this problem. Go to bed, have the best sleep ever. Watch me. I probably won't be able to solve it, but anyways. So... Alright, so listen. Alright, so I'm trying to think. Sometimes shutting down on the computer avoids all the corporate drama as well. Man. Alright, I'll fix this. I got it. Look at this. It's done. So I create the changelog, right? Watch this. Okay, I don't get anything right now. Okay, it just renders the part. Alright, don't worry. I got it. Scroll index. If it's 0 or... Alright. I got it. No. Why is it not working, dude? Just a simple if problem. It's just a condition that I need to fix then, and then it will work fine. Okay, the scroll index is not 0 when I... First of all, what the hell? And second of all... Alright, I'm just gonna remove this thing. Alright, I don't get this. Why are the electrons not yielding to my command? What's your command? What's going on, dude? I really struggle. I really struggle with my focus right now, but... So, animation, and then stops rendering after that. So I guess all I need to do is... All right, just stick with me, all right? Just for 5 minutes. I got this. 4 people watching me right now, desperately wanting me to solve this thing. Okay, what am I doing actually? This should be here. All I wanted was just a scroll bar. You got this. Maybe I should like switch to this light instead, you know, the one that in the background. It's not working. You don't need that. Okay, this was working before. Okay, my brain really stopped. Okay, I'm trying to think. Take the shortcut, remove changelog from header and get back to it tomorrow. I really want to do this. So, okay, let me try to debug this in my head. So every component has a height and an inner loop. We just take the height and add it to Y offset. I'm just gonna call it height. And we set the height of the next component based on the total height. And basically the components that I want to hide are the ones that are outside of the area, and the ones that are outside of the area, how can I find that? So if a component is outside of that area, you can probably log this thing. How about I just, instead of rendering the actual components, I render some text. Now I'm acting smart. Okay, so I want to render total scroll. So total will be height and scroll is 8. Okay, C get scroll offset, total scroll and height. Okay, I'm acting really smart right now, dude. I don't know what happened, but for some reason my brain just expanded. So total 45 scroll. Height is 1. But the problem is just overwrites. Man. Okay, inner. Okay, margin. Vertical. It's gonna be no horizontal margin, but vertically it's gonna be height. Let's see. All right, so okay, 4. It's really hard when you don't see what's being rendered. So maybe I can just render that too. Wait, what am I doing? I'm just gonna render that too. I don't know, man. Debugging TUIs, you know. Right, and so now right when so I'm okay, you know what, I'm just gonna enumerate this. Just trying to dig in the DM. Yeah, I like it too, but this problem is quite puzzling, so I can't really focus on the music right now. Sorry. I mean, what am I sorry to? Sorry to the DNB artist. Okay. Okay, so when I scroll just a bit, I don't want the animation line to be rendered, right? So if I go 2, I don't want that to be rendered, so I'm gonna check what changes. 1, 2. Okay, scroll is 2, height is 2. So don't render it. What about the first one? Scroll is 2, height is 2, don't render it. Okay, for the second component, I should render it when I scroll just 2 times. 1, 2, scroll is 2, height is 1. Okay, what? Total 5. Okay, what's the logic? Total 5. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna render them both, actually. Man, it's really hard to debug this thing. I don't really understand it. And also, my brain is almost dead. So sleepy. Okay, 1, 2. 4. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, when the scroll plus height is equals to height, do not render it. That's the condition. Let's make this shit happen, dude. If height, FC height plus scroll offset is bigger than or equals to the total height, or just make it like this, render this. Yeah, debugging in front of people. I'm stressed out. I'm thinking if people cancel their sponsorships if I fail. Please don't. Alright, I fixed it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now we're talking. Now it's working, kinda. I mean, still like a bit weird, but okay, maybe I can do something like +1. I don't know. Let's try +1 there. Transistor, are you still in? You should see this. It's working. Alright. It was quite difficult for some reason, but now it is scrolling fine and it's not broken. Just for satisfaction. I'm just watching it. Yay, guys, that's what I'm talking about, you know. So trick for debugging something like this is just doing something like this, basically. So if you're having problems with figuring out some conditions, I guess it's better to just, you know, display them somewhere in the TUI and, like, you know, display everything, and then you can kind of work your way up there, find the correct thing, basically. But I'm done, dude. Like, I'm really done with this. Man, that was intense. Alright, now it's scrolling good. I can. That was hacky. But anyways, Prince get the job did exactly. You either die of one fix or live long enough to see yourself become a debugger. That's what I'm talking about. That's the mindset. Alright, I'm gonna commit this fix TUI smoother. Add smoother. Fix the scrolling. Push this thing, so I don't want to lose this code. It took so much time to get it right. All right, so for the next stream, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna show it to you right now. I want to add a menu here so that you can tweak the options. I want to add some key binding so that you can edit the changelog in your editor or something. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm super tired, but before I go, I want to check out Twitter, see what's going on. Maybe we can find some good project and we can you know, see it. My memories are a bit rusty these days. They're like from a movie I'm watching. Do you guys use Twitter, by the way? Am I being too cringe right now, or what? I hope I won't get copyrighted because of this. But anyways, this fit gonna be legendary. Oh my god. Just Mastodon. That's the way. By the way, I don't think I'm using Mastodon in the intended way. So this is Ratatui, right? I actually, okay, that's fine. So I saw people actually like having some split layout here, and then they follow different feeds or something. How do you do that? Because that's not how I'm using this, sadly, because I'm using Elk. I used to love Twitter, left when Elon took over on Mastodon. Now that's the way, dude. So I use like Elk, and this is like Twitter front end for Mastodon, right? And this does not have that split feature, I guess. Am I like saying the correct thing? Mastodon's UI seems to be different from Mastodon's. What's the UI on Mastodon? Okay, not Mastodon social. Mastodon. Is that Mastodon social? Okay, this is some other thing. What's Mastodon that you're referring to? There are like a lot of Mastodons. Postodon. How do I do that actually? Live feeds. Is there even a OG Mastodon UI? I have no idea. So I actually want to somehow follow hashtags. I don't follow any hashtags on this. Okay, I want to follow. I really vibe with the music, by the way. I'm gonna play more DNB on the future streams. This is the mix, by the way, if you're curious. And the only reason why I'm playing this is because it says rats. EE rats. What is that? EE rats, the Counter-Strike. Oh man, I really want to play Gmod right now. Anyone playing Gmod? Can we play together? Should call it Master Splinter. Yeah. So what was the name of the Gmod mod that lets you become an object, then other people try to find you in some map? What was the name of the mod again? Hide and seek? No. Gary's mod ob be become object mode. No, what was? Do you guys know what I'm talking about, by the way? I remember that when I saw this thing. The rustlang tag is solid, by the way. Let's check it out. So what I mean is, you know, I saw some people actually having like different hashtags or something, feeds, and they just followed those things. Featured hashtags. Or maybe it's just a feature of some mastodons. Maybe I don't have it here. Oh, I just expose the private mentions. That's fine. Is there any other features here, like hashtags? Hold on, Gary's mods. Prop hunt, exactly, dude. Thanks a lot. Rats prop hunt. I think this should be super fun to play. Oh man, I really want to play this right now. Oh my god. Come on, play it. Oh my god, this should be... Oh wait, this is super big, like that map. Start another stream and let's do this, but you have to say rats every time. God damn it. But we can try actually. If you guys play Gary's mod, I would be happy to play it. But I was not really expecting this thing to be this big actually. I was thinking of like a small map. I never played CS on this map, so I was kind of wrong. But anyways, prop hunt is super fun, like one of the coolest mods ever, I think. Can we watch some videos maybe? The best new prop hunt game. Clickbait. You know, every time I die, I'm happy to do one push-up. That way I can get ripped and have fun at the same time. That's some Turkish gameplay. Funny moments. This is a reaction channel now. I'm gonna watch videos and then react on them. Yeah, this was it, dude. This is the shit, dude. Like, have you ever seen a game like this? Like, what in the world, dude? You're just a log, and then you're kind of moving around in the office. You became the computer, and then somebody just shoot you with a fucking gun, and oh yeah, man, this is the shit. You gotta play this, dude. And the blood is like coming out of the chair. Oh yeah, this is the trick, right? You become a really small object, and then no one can find you. You just stay still. But the thing is, your HP will be so low, right? So yeah. Nostalgia. Did Nixcraft also... Oh, I'm not following them on Mastodon. I saw them, like, yeah, they tweeted my project. Let me retweet or repost myself and like the thing. Yeah, I have some notifications. Let's see. I saw you, James. You're doxxed on my stream. I'm also gonna repost this one. That was you. Yeah, that's you, man. I don't even follow you. Sorry. I didn't even realize it. Sorry. Just gonna close the tab and leave the stream now. If I had to leave my life again, I'll make the same mistakes, only sooner. Fuck yeah. Sorry for not following you. It's all good when we meet more Rust coders. It's only been 2 months. It's all good. I'm glad you follow me. Yeah, of course. I thought I was following you. I kind of forget that I wasn't. Follow for follow, like it's the 2000s. I'm gonna sell GitHub stars at some point. I'm gonna sell some stuff like that. Do people do that actually? Buy GitHub stars? I went down a rabbit hole of buying GitHub stars, so you won't have to. Wow, this looks good. Okay, buying GitHub stars. This is a scam. Premium stars. It costed 20 euros for 25. Oh wow, that's a lot. So by that logic, I should be rich. €8 for 100 stars. Oh, there's a project for detecting fake stars. Interesting. Nice logo. Go. I like Go. It's better than Rust. So let's go. It's a dead project though. I mean, what was the description? Tool to detect illegitimate stars from bot accounts on GitHub projects. Okay. Detect fake stars, GitHub. I'm gonna run this tool on my own repos. Is there an online service? Do I have to install this shit like for real? Just download it and run it with Python? Like what the hell? My buddy used to run the Go team at Google. SPF13. SPF13, what is it? This guy has a Wikipedia page. Wow. Okay. If you have a Wikipedia page, you're certified, bro. You're certified Hood Classic. That's sick. Oh, big guy. I mean, not physically, like on the internet. Maybe physically too. I don't know. That's super cool, actually. That's super cool. You have some clout, then you have some connections. Also good friendship, I hope. He wrote Hugo and some people would go libraries, Cobra is everywhere. Wow. Respect. I mean, I always wanted to become someone like him, but I don't know, maybe. But as you've seen, I like struggled to do the scroll thing for 20 or 30 minutes, so I'm not sure if I have the skill to actually become someone like that. So it's very inspirational. Very nice, man. I mean, fake stars is just another level, dude. I mean, yeah, struggle is real. We just grinding. But yeah. Sometimes, you know, I feel like things that I'm doing have very less impact on things that, you know, they feel very insignificant. But that's the way it is, I guess. So I'm just pouring some water. So yeah, maybe it takes time to make significant changes. You gotta start small, you gotta keep it consistent and so on. But that's what I'm aiming for, actually. I feel like one day if I build something big, that's not a day of work, that's more like a work of, you know, years. And yeah, you know what I'm saying. I cannot really talk very inspirational right now, sorry. My brain is dead. Work ethic is a part of it, but luck plays a bigger role. Yeah, maybe. So I couldn't analyze my stars, sadly. Showing some internal tooling I built today for my site. Drag and drop image upload with transparent Excel conversion. Okay, let's actually take a look.
Website rewrite, and I just wanted to showcase some of the internal tooling I built for myself recently with all my website rewrite and like Svelte on the front end. This is a draft article I'm hoping to release. I can just image, if I drag it on the right side, it's going to append the image. Let's replace here the image is on the image.
I feel like that's some web stuff. You can't predict what will be successful or not. It's important to build what you know so the ideas stand out and hopefully things go well. Can't know without the work. First, lots of startups have stories where it seemed like nothing was working and then something happens and they became the rocket. So we built 42 games before they go it, right? And Angry Birds. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys know Jack Conte, not Conte. So this guy is the CEO of Patreon, and I was actually following him on YouTube for some time before he became the CEO, and he actually like built a startup, and then like, and the actual reason why he did it is because he was making music and he wanted to fund his work, and I was like, you know, following this guy, and I didn't know he was the CEO of like or the creator of Patreon. I was just like, yeah, this guy is doing sick music, and like I really respect him. And then he kind of disappeared from the internet, and I kind of searched for him, and then I realized, oh shit, this guy just made Patreon. That's why he disappeared. I mean, it makes sense, right? And then I looked it up a bit further, and he has some really good talks on productivity and you know, making successful things. One of the talks that I saw was, I think it was this one. So he basically mentions, this is a good video, by the way, I definitely recommend checking it out. So he basically mentions that he spent so much time on these music stuff that he released one or two songs per year, and the only reason was he was super like perfectionist. And in this video, he says that, you know, you shouldn't be like that. You should instead focus on what you can build, and then you build it, and then you move on, and then, you know, to increase your chance of becoming successful at something, it depends on your output. So you gotta like do things and then release it, and then give everything to this funnel, and then you probably have a bigger chance of becoming like successful or something. So yeah, maybe I couldn't explain it well, but he really explains this in a super understandable way. And basically, the gist of it is keep building and don't stuck in like perfectionism um and yeah, you gotta be kind of productive. And yeah, he gives some examples about his heroes, so all the people that he looked up, uh, like, you know, the famous people, they always like worked so hard first, and then they have like, maybe they made like, for example, 1,000 songs, and uh, one of them was successful, and then we know those people by their most successful song. But before they get successful and they get this fame or whatever you want to call it, they actually worked really hard. So I guess that's the ideology that I want to apply in my life. So I like keep working on new things, and then I move on to new things, and then, you know, it's not like you have one thing and then it will be your your biggest thing or whatever. If I'm if I'm explaining this correctly. Who's Jack? I missed that. So Jack Conti is the CEO of Patreon, and I was following him on YouTube many years ago, and he had like really cool music videos and like really cool music. And I was like, why did this guy disappear from the internet? And then I searched for him, and turns out he didn't disappear. He's just doing much bigger things, and I really have much respect for him. So yeah, I'm gonna just show you guys one of those things. It's just crazy, dude. Like he puts the launchpad on a TV, and then the footage on the TV is somehow synced with the launchpad. It looks super cool. Like how do you do this? I mean, not only the song is super cool, this thing is, I don't know how it works. It's also like mind blowing. I mean, that's another level. And all of the song, like all of the music videos are like that. They have their own concept and so on. This one, he used like real robots and programmed them to sync with music, and like, you know, this thing just sings the song or whatever. And then there's this spider thingy that plays the launch pad. And like, I don't know, some crazy shit happens basically. And I think it was at the end of this video, he mentions that he created some website called Patreon.
Hi everybody, I've been working so hard. I haven't slept in like 24 hours. I'm totally exhausted.
Yeah, maybe that's the robot.
Wired in that really weird in-between zone. But I have to tell you two things. The first is that the song that you just saw, Conti. The second thing is Patreon. That's a site that I created with my friend Sam, and it's like a Kickstarter for people who release.
And this was uploaded 2013. What's the launch date for Patreon actually? 2013. So May, and yeah, this is the video that he announces Patreon, right? So it's a milestone. Relationship and money both bring some amount of serendipity and regret with it. What do you think? That's deep. I usually try not to think about it that much, but what do you mean by regret? Like, give me an example. Give me an example, and I'll try my best to answer that. But I'm super sleepy. The idea is to maximize one and minimize the other. It can't be perfect. Yeah. Sounds reasonable. So guys, I think I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna run power off. No, just kidding. My girlfriend left me. I was feeling good with her, but regret now and miss her. Okay. Yeah, I see. Guys, I'm gonna go. As I said, it was a nice stream. It was nice catching up with y'all. I hope you enjoyed. I tried my best to not make it super boring, because sometimes, you know, solving issues and debugging things is boring. But yeah, gonna go and read some book or something. So yeah, see you tomorrow, I guess. I'm gonna announce the stream as I did today, like announce as in, you know, add it to my YouTube channel or whatever, so that you can see it's upcoming. Yeah, you know, I'm using my brain doing live coding, so yeah. And just let me know if you have any ideas for these streams, like playing Gmod might be one of them, or working on some other thing would be nice also. But for now, I think I'm just gonna go with these. I have like a list of topics that I will share, and I will stick to those in those live streams. But I guess for now we'll just freestyle it and yellow it. So yeah. Have a great night, day, based on your time zone. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Jake, James, Transistoric, Emre, Wells, Amon, Junk Dog, Obelus. And for the last time, I'm gonna show you a little bro over here, because some of y'all missed this little boy. Look at this. My favorite article. So important in my life, dude. I have attachment to these material things, but he's so cool. I'm gonna tell you the story in another stream. But for now, take care, everybody. That's the go for when it goes. Take care and goodbye. I'm out. If you're still around, you're the real OG. Take care.